Okay, y'all. Annoyed the hair situation. I've been having my hair pinned up on and off for a month now. So it was time for it to breathe for a day. So, with that being said, let's get into Chasing LA, honey. So, this year it's being hosted. Well, this is the first one for Chasing LA. But, usually Amani Van Zip. I can't just say the darn on term. Amani Van Zip it's an irritable day for you, girl. I can't get my vocals together. But, honey, they got Mr. Ray in place of Amani Van Zant today, honey. Fashion's looking like it's giving opera, theater, royalty like teas. And everybody pretty much was spot on with the theme except for one person. So we got Fran, which looked the most theatrical. Like, I actually love Fran looks the most because when it comes to the reunions, those are the times where, I do like to see the flamboyantness of it, the gaudiness of the garments and all of that. And Fran is just giving it to me with this. And, Fran always reminds me of one of the extras from SpongeBob. She reminds me of one of them fish characters. So, yeah, with Day, honey, Day was serving it up with this darn golden pearls and the ruffles and everything. It was giving me royalty fish from darn Bikini Bottom, honey. She's the darn royalty of darn Bikini Bottom. So Fran did it for me, honey. They did it right there. So, and then we had Mr. Mr. was darn good. I like the red, suit with the black glittery pants. That's actually something I would have worn. I'm not a fan of all white, so I really wasn't here for Hershey's and not Hershey, but Hershey and the one that they call darn Akon. I can't think of his name. Is it Andre? Yeah, I wasn't here. I'm not a fan of all right. That's just me. But, for what it is, they looked it okay. Now, Pain. Pain, bitch. King Pain. Now, you had an order for this shit now. Now, I understand you the hip-hop and all that of the show. But, honey, ain't Quan like a battle rapper, too? And he even came dressed for the side. Like, I didn't understand this. Matter of fact, let me see Pain. Like, and then you're going to have the crown on, but look regular smuggler. It's like, now, Pain, you got to order for this shit. Now, it's a way that you could have still been urban and would have darn spice it up a little bit. Like, with all the drag queens and stuff in the LA, you couldn't have tricked out a suit or something. Like, it would have been nice to see King Pain. Matter of fact, King Pain could have did like a Flavor Flav like number, honey. Or could have had like a, how can I say, a graffiti like suit on, because they do sell suits and stuff like that that has like the urban arts and stuff on it. That's what I would have loved to see King Pain in. Like, if he would have had somebody customize like a suit that would have still been gangsta at the same time, that would have had like the graffiti paints and the artworks and stuff like that, could have still had the chains and all of that good stuff. And then you could have still had on tennis shoes and stuff. Like, you could have mixed the suit up with the tennis shoes by the, the suit having the graffiti and stuff. It could have been, you could have got away with having tennis shoes and all that on. But to have a glittery shirt and the pants and stuff, it was like a no for me. It made you look like you did not belong. And it's like, you can't be the damn king and they're going to look like one of the commoners outside of the damn mansion. It's like you got Fran looking like the queen, honey. And you supposed to be the king and you looking like one of the damn gone commoners. That's not it. And I'm just saying, well, hell, it is all shade, all tea, keep paying. But I say this with much love. Yeah, next season, please darn gonna get a tricked out darn going suit or something with the graffiti artworks and stuff that still fits your personality, but it would have made you look more so in the royalty part and would have still established you as the king instead of the commoner. So yeah, that irritated me right there. Alicia is not here because she's in New York. New York, this is what dreams are made of. Honey, she's in New York for whatever reason. And then some of the girls feel some type of way. Andre talking about, well, she ain't a part of that. You know, she ain't part of this doggone circle and cast and shit. And she can't bring us up to the... It's like, calm down. Calm down, honey. We all still getting to know you. And matter of fact, you one of the folks that I can't even hardly keep up with your name. So please don't darn go talk about who is and who is not in the circle. And this circle is still being established before the viewers. This is y'all first season, honey. And y'all trying to get to a season 2. Okay? So with that being said, and then with all the theatrics that you and Fran and several others cause, honey, you might want to hope that you even come back next season. Before we're talking about darn going who's a part of the group and who's not part of the group, honey, your contract's not necessarily secure. And then especially during this day and age, transphobia does not go over too well. Want to judge people by stuff that they can't control, such as the size of their feet and the doggone hands and shit, and how tall they are. Like that shit ain't gonna go over. So, honey, you might want to doggone go ahead and zip it into your contracts together. Even then, keep it cute. But yeah, she's not there for whatever reason. So basically, it was bland. Like, I was seeing a whole lot of audio issues. And which was not the videographer's fault on this one, because I figured, because now I'm looking back at it right now, and it is in HD. So what happened is that when you upload it, and if you don't take into account that sometimes a long video clip over an hour can come up blurry for a couple hours. Like, what I wish they would have done was, I wish they would have uploaded it way earlier, like the day before. And, oh, but see, then again, they premiered it though, so it's like, I guess they couldn't have done that. So that's the downside of a premiere. It's like, it premiered for the first time, and the quality don't always catch up in time. And unfortunately, we had to see it all in 360. Now it's in HD. But other stuff that was going on had me looking like, what in the world is going on with the team? It's like, why is Fran darn going, why every time we get over to Fran looking fabulous and all this, but we keep hearing a clicking noise. I was like, now Fran already remind me of one of the fishes down the Bikini Bottom. I said, now if y'all don't tell that bitch darn going to stop darn going flapping her fin into the darn going mic, because it sounded like a fish flapping out of water every time I kept hearing that. I said, Lord, somebody tell darn going Fran to calm that darn going Kardashian fin of hers down, honey. Darn on fin, the fin, what's it called? The fin of the fish was darn on flapping up against the mic. I don't know what was going on with darn on Fran's mic, but hopefully they caught that by episode 2 and darn on got shit together. I don't know if they looked at the clip. I hope they did in between, you know, breaks and stuff. I would hate to think that we're going to have to deal with this audio shit throughout all of the 2 parts, because I don't think they really need a 3-part, honey. Hopefully the second part is the end. Yeah, just go ahead and cut it off at episode 10. But yeah, we had that issue. So I'm trying to see what else that we had. Pretty much it was some rehashing of the oh, I want to get into darn going Jayla. Girl. Now, I don't know who's more in the wrong for this. You for that darn on posture, or for the shady darn on video crew that darn gonna let you darn gonna keep their legs open like that. Now, people were saying a little bit too far, talking about she was like a linebacker and all that. And it's not, she not necessarily had a leg spread open, but you know what, you being a thick bitch, honey. And the dress that you had on, it was slid up, and then it's like the way that they have it angled, it's like we can zoom right on into the thigh, honey. And it's like, nobody didn't think to tell her, like, was they not looking in the camera as we were seeing it? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the video with darn on us seeing Jayla's inner parts. Well, we don't see everything, but still, I was like, ain't nobody gonna tap this bitch and say, girl, you need to do like Hershey and cross your legs. So yeah, video department, what's going on, honey? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And you know, now I don't know if the video department still falls under the folks that did the editing throughout the show, because I know my girl Rachel does the, you know, the videography throughout the season. Like, I want to know, was she also... Now, Rachel. Rachel, girl. Why didn't y'all tap doggone Jayla and be like, girl, close your legs, bitch. Close your damn legs, honey. We ain't trying to see the doggone glitter stick in between the glittery dress. I love the dress, but honey, dress need to be pulled down just a little bit more, honey. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do. Honey, yeah. Doing a little bit too much. Okay, another thing that stood out to me was, even though Alicia wasn't there, they did still give her respect to show her scenes and stuff of the season. And see, now Mr. Ray wasn't up on it, because I would have been like, well, girl, you saying that's your good girl power, but at the end of the season, she said she only had one friend, and that was King Payne. So did y'all have a conversation about that? Like, because from her point of view, you ain't in the friend zone. You more like a friend just for the show purposes. Because, you know, you have friends for the show, and then you have actual friends. Thank you for being a friend on the TV. Come back again when season 2 come on. It seems like that's where Alicia puts you at, Jayla. So I want to know, you know, inquiring minds want to know, honey. Okay, now we 5 minutes in, and I'm keep pausing to try to find relevant points of this darn going thing, because I honestly fell asleep halfway, you know, part way through it. I kept going in and out, in and out. I said, damn, this is darn on horrible. The reunion is just giving me good gals and fashions, as Jasmine Divine would say. I was like, damn, the girls came to dress, and they the epitome of darn on frosting on the darn on the cake. It's like it's decorative, it's very colorful, but it don't have no substance. It's like you giving me the frosting, but you ain't giving me the damn cake with the darn on frosting. It's like y'all giving me looks, y'all giving me stunt cream, but y'all ain't giving me no actual action, honey. I was like, God damn. But then here goes Fran just digging a ditch for herself. I was like, now, Fran, really, bitch? Now, I was trying to give you the bit, and y'all can go back to my previous videos. I was trying to give this bitch the benefit of the doubt that she would try to at least educate herself and change it up. But she kept trying to double down in certain shit. And then here she is still darn on mad over the fact that nobody didn't get her pronouns correct. And it's like, once again, as non-binary, you do got to educate people on whether you want to be considered they or and they them. Because once again, we're going to go based off of looks, and you're going to either be dressed as she or he, depending on what you're looking like that particular day. It's like, once again, you cannot be mad. Just like I can't be mad at somebody that calls me he on certain days. Okay? You got to educate the folks by you being non-binary. So the fact that you want to just get ignorant and all this, and then just like talking about she ain't loud and boisterous, but honey, you darn gone sassy and whiny. That's even worse, honey. It's like, once again, you darn gone like a fish up out of damn water. I want your ass to be thrown back in darn gone Bikini Bottom. The way that you darn gone work my nerves up with this darn gone back and forth that you had, I didn't want you to come back. I don't want you to come back next season. You done turned me all the way off. Like, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I could do without you having to be on season 2. So I was here for Jayla getting your ass kindly together. Okay, now back to Fly King. Honey, now this is what I was waiting for. This is what I was waiting for. Honey, they darn gone got the commercial stuff together. Come on through, Fly King. Now, I wasn't here for your look tonight, but I was here for your damn commercial. I was like, okay. And then I ain't even know darn gone Fly King was a beautician, honey. He was darn gone lining the people up like, is you a barber? I don't even think they teach that in cosmetology school, what you was doing, honey. I mean, you was darn gone locking the hairs and braiding and everything. Getting the guys lined up, honey. Come on through, multifaceted darn gone King. Yes. So I was here for this, honey. I'm so proud of darn gone King. And matter of fact, I'm going to look into... Now, once again, you know, I'm more so of a naturalista. So I'm going to critique the ingredients now. Now, y'all know I prefer more of my natural. So, depending on the ingredients is whether I'll purchase or not. Now, if it's more on the natural side, I'll probably give you a review. But, you know, I got to look at the ingredients. King Pain. But, anyways, nonetheless, congratulations. Okay, now we are an hour in, and I didn't understand this. Number one, I didn't understand the part of it with the fact that they had a thing going on, Jeremy and D. Hopkins. Like, I didn't understand why it was such a huge deal whether somebody knew or not. And then it was like, okay, he did porn, okay, but okay, he's gonna go on to work with Beyonce, Rihanna, and everybody else now, so what does it matter? It's like, so I was just so confused by this. It was like, Jeremy put a little bit too much, into this, to the point where it did sadly become his darn on storyline. It overweighed his actual talent. Because I was like, girl, you should have paid this damn dust. I was like, why is we darn on stressing over these darn on things? And even now, they said D. Hopkins posted something about him in some underwear on his stories and stuff. But Jeremy supposed to be a brand ambassador for an underwear line, so in a way that was actually sending more promotion over to what he had, promoting. So I was like, girl, I don't understand why is this back and forth necessary. So I was just darn confused by that darn shit. Y'all tell me what is the gist of this. I mean, because like I said, I didn't understand it. It was working my dang on nerves, honey. Hopefully they don't bring this shit into darn on season 2. Child, and then at the end of this, because this conversation between, altercation more like it, between D. Hopkins and darn on Jeremy lasted for like a good 15 minutes, and it probably was a lot longer. They probably scaled it down for recording purposes, but for what we saw was like 15 minutes of the shit. And then darn on, there goes King Pain throwing darn on shade in the mix. I was like, darn on King Pain, not you being the Dr. Heavenly of the darn on show, throwing darn on jabs in it, and darn on getting the shit amped up even more, honey. And then it was like, then the camera crew shaded your ass. I was like, now, here you got darn on King Pain throwing, getting the shit amped up for TV and shit. And would you believe that they ain't paying on that bitch not one time doing the whole thing? They paying on everybody. And maybe I was thinking, I said, okay, maybe they just want to keep it focused on Jeremy and darn on D. Hopkins for the sake of this is between them. But it's like, at this point, they aired on everybody's face but darn on King Pain. I was like, well, damn. Girl, what, once again, what is going on with the videographers on the darn on reunion today? It's like, first we got darn on Fran sounding like his flippers darn on flapping into the mic, child. And then YouTube ain't helping with this 360 quality, which is outside of their control, outside of Chasing LA's control. Then it's like, at certain parts we had blurriness in the clips. Easy mistake. It was only there a few seconds, so that could have easily been overlooked in editing. But now y'all got darn going King Pain getting the shit started for the drama to lead into a perfect transition into a cliffhanger for the part 2 of the reunion, and y'all don't even show him at the end. I was saying, hi, damn a bill. And then what really got all of us upset was, and we got that mention our girl, child, I was like, wait a minute. Y'all know, as long as I've been recording this show throughout the whole season, we all been looking forward to the commercials. It's like the Super Bowl. The darn on commercials at points were better than the darn on show half the time. Over half the season, honey, we tuned in for the damn commercials. And one person that always got shit started on the good and the bad was that daggone Chocolate Beauty. And, you know, people had a love-hate relationship with Chocolate Beauty. You either loved her or hate her, honey. And I was on the side that still loved Chocolate Beauty. And you know, I look forward to it every week because every week they will always put her in an awkward place and it will make me bust out laughing. And then at the final episode, they probably saw my darn on video and finally got her position right. They finally put her at the appropriate part right at the darn on beginning, child. But then we didn't see Chocolate Beauty, and everybody was like, wait a minute now, bitch, where's our damn Chocolate Beauty? I was like, see, you even got the haters darn on looking ready or not. Where is Chocolate Beauty? Honey, where was our Chocolate damn Beauty? Where was Chocolate damn Beauty? Because once again, everybody was looking for Chocolate Beauty in the chat. We seen the food commercial and all that. We seen the new girl. But honey, Chocolate Beauty done grew on a lot of folks. Even the haters was like, wait a minute now. We love our Chocolate Beauty. See, the haters were really super fans in disguise. And they didn't know how to articulate themselves. And you know, Chocolate Beauty had to darn gonna get their ass together in the chat quite a few times. And once again, that what made the show really entertaining. More so, and maybe they left out Chocolate Beauty on purpose. Because once again, I thought she paid for every darn on episode to be in, including the reunion. So did y'all darn gonna take Chocolate Beauty out and refund her for this part just so she wouldn't deter from this mess right here? Because like I said, it was ultimately somewhat dry. I fell asleep, on and off. And Chocolate Beauty would have been the good darn on comic relief of the night. So I was pissed off that damn Chocolate Beauty wasn't in this shit. How many people was pissed off that y'all didn't see Chocolate Beauty? Come on now. She better be in darn on part 2. Even if she didn't pay for it, just off of the strip that she kept half this shit darn on going by way of the commercial entertainment relief. Honey, darn gonna give her a complimentary free darn on commercial for part 2. Y'all got enough time to go ahead and edit it on in, honey. Y'all better darn gonna do our Chocolate Beauty right. But yeah, y'all, I look forward to hopefully it gets a little bit more interesting during part 2. Because like I said, this part 1 is a miss for me. I rated the C-. It was okay. I watched it. I watched it enough to get through it, but like I said, it really was just giving me good gowns and fashions for the most part. It really wasn't giving me nothing. Hell, even the darn going the end where it showed the promo for darn going Chasing Dallas, where all of them look like they in hell, honey. I was like, well, damn, how does a 30-second darn on teaser outdo a whole hour and 10-minute darn going reunion show? I was like, just the 30 seconds that we seen the darn going Chasing Dallas gave us more interest and excitement than darn going what we seen in this past hour and 10 minutes on this show. I mean, minus the certain parts with darn going King Payne throwing in darn his darn shit, darn get the shit started between D5, because that was a darn good key. And then the shade of them not even showing King Payne, showing everybody but King Payne. It was like, hell, the audio darn crew was more entertaining than this shit. Maybe they darn did some of this shit just so we could speak on it, because once again, the girls themselves wasn't giving us nothing. Like I said, the fact that they darn shaded King Payne and not showing him, darn kept zooming in on darn Jayla's legs and shit. It was like, hell, this shadiness right here was somewhat more entertaining than what the girls was giving. But hopefully they darn serve it up with part 2. I'll be back to review it. Hopefully. Because like I said, it was just... they could have kept this, honestly. Matter of fact, they could have just wrapped it. They could have condensed this down and just had one huge part. It could have just been an hour and 40 minutes long, if you ask me, honey. But anyways, we'll see you in part 2, y'all. So feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon when part 2 comes on.